Gambling is fun. I mean, we'll find out. All right, everybody ready? Everybody mentally
Hell yeah.
prepared?
Mentally or
Hell
physically?
no.
I've been trying to
Mentally.
prepare since
No.
like for the past 2 days.
All right. So, through a fun reveal of Gorthodak's life back to the world, through a fun contest in which Gorthodak eventually lost to Corazorn, you then went and strategized, figured out what would be your plan of action for taking on the upcoming dreadful day which the Dreadworm appears. Going to the guardhouse to figure out who would be at your side, you meet up with a really dickish elf guard until eventually Jackson, the known Minotaur, comes up and helps you figure out the situation and everybody alongside. You all proceed to do all things you can in preparation and time, and in preparation for the time for the day, and you go and are brought to your point of defense, in which you defended against hordes of flying skin bats, demons, and eventually a massive zombified brute, in which John was brought to match its size and proceeded to fuck its shit up.
Get fucked.
Until finally, after all that was said and done, I also need to bring up this guy's stat block real quick.
Hell
Not
no.
even ready.
As you all realize that the guards and the archers can take care of the rest, you head up towards the main thoroughfare, the main entrance, where Gorthodak and Corazorn are both fighting, supposedly, the Dreadworm. You come up to see bodies strewn across the ground, trees leveled and thrown around, blood scattered everywhere, a few skeletons, no flesh or blood around them at all. And you see in front of you the massive, terrifying visage of the Dreadworm, familiar to one of you. You then all look on as Corazorn, bloodied, Gorthodak, standing there, looking at the group, goes, "Fucking finally, you're here!" As I would like everybody to now roll initiative. Re-roll initiative.
Is that the art for Corazon?
I had to do AI art for that, because I couldn't find anything online that was anything similar. And it took me like 20 minutes to get art that would look similar to him, or how I imagined him, because every time I did buff Guildmaster, it was full body and shirtless.
I forgot you said that happened.
The consequence actions.
He showed me a couple of those.
Like, they were full body
They were
and shirtless.
kinda-
It
What was he hot?
They were a little. It was a little
Yes,
too spicy. A little too spicy.
Like, there was like, it was the equivalence of a fucking jock, like a G-strap, like a jock strap, or fucking.
Don't worry, I already have mental imagery.
Like just the thin, like tiny barbarian leathers, like.
So
Like-
better than I actually imagined.
My
I just
God.
imagined like waist up, shirtless man, leaning slightly back with a shit-eating grin.
All right, now.
I mean, couldn't you have just put in saying like parentheses with a shirt?
I tried. I put fully clothed, and it kept getting them naked almost. I tried so hard.
It got
took
so
me
far.
so long to get it to where it was at least just head up. You don't know how long.
You don't know the pain I've been through.
It took me like 20 minutes just to get that, and I was like, fuck it, it works. Alright. I rolled for them. IRL gets this, and he gets... Oh, Gorthadak actually... No, Gorthadak did not get what he rolled. No.
Oh boy.
All right. Oh, and then let me also roll for...
I need to like look at all my spells. I need to look at my spells. I need to look at my spells.
Fuck.
Sorry, I was sitting there and I thought about it again, and every time I think about it, I have to watch it.
This gets a 7.
Wait a minute, where'd all the houses go?
There were no houses. This is a different place.
You were in a different. You were in
Yeah.
a different area. That
came
was a
to- we
separate
were
area
in
that
all the
had a
way
bridge
to this
across
new
the
location.
forest. There are multiple bridges, like a mile or so apart.
Oh, okay.
So you were defending the one that was basically that was down, that was this direction, from where the map is put, and you ran up essentially to this place.
Hmm.
So, John, it is your turn. You go first before everybody. What
Let's
is it?
go! Alert feet carry!
Meanwhile, your other
Beat the
alert
shit.
Yeah, he got a nat 1 for his alert.
This is why I
Damn.
roll physical dice, so that way I feel like I have an influence on it.
Well, I
Some
rolled
sense of
mine just
control.
because a minute ago I got a 17, and I wish I had done that for real.
Yeah, I guess I just walk up here. Fucking stand here.
Yeah, and Corzard also, like, is doubled in size. He is massive. From his already, like, giant 8-foot tall stature, he is now 16 feet, pushing 17 feet tall. Do you do anything else with your action or
I'll
bonus
just
action?
prepare an action. If it comes up, I stab it.
All right. If
I have 5 extra feet. I'm not turning the corner into this hallway.
It is now the Dreadworm's turn. So its movement speed is 60. So you watch as it, like, standing up, then it's like kind of pushed up and then immediately drops down where the body's almost sliding and crashing against the ground and is skittering directly towards you.
Shit.
And it gets up here. Now, if I could have everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, I'm good at this.
At
Oh,
Kent,
yay.
Kent has it at disadvantage.
No, no. Oh shit.
Wisdom.
Grog
save.
never
Damn it, I'm
fails.
terrified.
Grog never fucking fails. That's a 21. Rolled a
21.
19.
Okay, that's not too bad, I suppose.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Ooh, yeah.
That's
All right.
Sorry, I took all the wisdom, y'all.
Only John succeeds.
Oh, of course.
Matt,
Steal yourself, boys.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And John
We're
succeeds,
frickin'
and he goes
dead.
to die.
We are all three of us are dead. We're so dead. I hope we get a chance to enlarge John again. Make him nice and big.
I say we might need to.
I'm like, yeah, please. Oh no, what
So-
happened?
staring at this giant, horrifying beast of a creature, monstrosity doesn't begin to explain what it is you're staring at. Suddenly, everything goes black around you. you can't see anything, and you feel something on your legs, and you look down, and millions of tiny, tiny spiders are now crawling up you and going all over your body. And you now have basically the next level of. I'll explain that in a moment.
Okay. Oh, I see your cameras.
The Pepto
I'm just
Bismol
choosing
can.
not to acknowledge it. Four of a kind aces. My favorite thing is my skin's relatively fine in all of this.
Kinda, it's so
Like compared
weird.
to everything else,
like you've
like
been
this is my
infected.
sleeve.
You got grimaced.
A grimace cam.
Dude, I no joke. I fucking
It's
flicked
so
on my
wild.
camera and one of my friends went, "Oh dude, that's a nice filter." I was like, "It's not." And they're
It's
like,
not a
"Oh, ha
filter."
ha ha." And then one of my other friends is like, "Nice filter." I'm like, I wish it was.
I wish it was, man. What did
My
you
teeth
do
are
before that
terrifying.
changed it? Because I know you were able to like. Was it just
So
like
the
you
thing is-
smacked it or something?
No.
Okay.
It just needs time to warm up.
The sun is warming up. What the
I
hell?
can't explain it, but if I'm in a call with it on for an extended period of time, it just fixes itself.
That's so bizarre. Hey,
Hello.
It's
Hey.
good.
ignore that whole thing that's happening.
Yeah,
I passed the check.
Worse. Why did how
the waving makes it so much worse. You broke it even worse.
Why is
What's
that
good?
so
Oh, hold up.
amazing?
What's
What the
good?
hell?
It's your boy Garthanax from Devourer.
I mean, is there any way to fix it? Or are you just stuck like that now?
Just give it time. Give it like 20, 30 minutes. And
This
then-
Oh
is the
my
first time
God.
I've seen like the little black lines coming across.
Oh no, the black lines are new. It's usually green. I think if I
The
turn on
black
my
lines
camera,
are
it'll turn
new.
green.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Yeah, this is
It's
a normal
evolving.
version of it. Hello.
Oh, what the
Keeps
fuck
changing!
happened?
He keeps changing!
What happened?
I
And
don't
it
know!
got worse.
How did it break?
How did it get worse? I don't know. He turned on the lights, suddenly turned red and blue.
Has it gotten that bad before?
Yeah.
It's gotten worse.
No,
Yeah, it was.
it had
has been
black
worse.
lines going across for a second.
Oh, that's because the light was off. I couldn't
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah, see, look at the light.
Your eyes go red. What the fuck? Oh.
Oh!
What did I fucking tell
Freaking
you?
magic, what the hell?
It doesn't like
fixes
light, I
itself.
guess.
Doesn't
No,
like
oh no,
light.
the light's fine. I told her, quote, it just needs time to warm up. And here we are. And it'll be fine as long as we don't get dragged to hell.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't do it. Anyway, John, you shrug it off. Everybody else, you're struck with a fear never known possible. It is a true terror.
Should probably.
Depending on what you are seeing, you cannot move. As well as you, John, looking back, you see slight, almost warping images of what the others see. Just barely. If I could have you make a perception check for me.
I cracked none of my knuckles in that. John's rolling hot tonight. Perception is a 23.
23. All right. You first look at Kent because you're like, oh, this can't be good. Whatever I just saw is bad. What does he see? And you see Kent standing there, frozen in fear and terror, as millions and billions of tiny spiders are crawling all up and around and over his entire body.
I know. I'm
You
incredibly
swear
uncomfortable.
you see some, like, almost going down the throat, into the ears, into open holes.
This
in
is
his
stressful
eye.
to me as a person, dude.
The music doesn't help for once.
Oh no, it's not the music, it's my extreme arachnophobia. Like, genuine, honest to God arachnophobia.
You look at Brenham, and Brenham suddenly arms are held up high, holding on to something, and it looks like they are a good maybe 2-3 inches off the ground, and from it, what it looks like, it just looks like sky around them. Just a faint visage of sky, and nothing else you can see. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to bring you to.
Where? Did he say hell?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Is
I'm
he
sorry.
describing what Tylek
Bring
is
it
seeing?
out.
Oh my god. I bet that's what's happening.
Mr.
I see
Secret
some
Pants
pretty
over
fucked
here.
up shit every night, man. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry if you see what I see.
Hmm. I'm so curious as to what the hell you're saying.
Only John and Tyler were the only ones who know.
Mm-hmm. I have no clue.
You.
Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see?
Oh my.
Do you see what I see?
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming you saw some crazy shit for
I
Tylek.
think we're good. I think we're good. Yes. So
Alright.
no, because you see, the last time I didn't have my camera on when I got dragged to hell, so I had time to cool down. This time I turned on my camera.
All right, so
I hate that this is working, to be honest.
So, like I said, everybody who has been inflicted, depending on what it is, you either have half movement speed or no movement speed. And you can make a save at the end of every one of your turns. However, now it is going to
Wish I could shout something. God damn.
it is going to now take its action. Let's see, what is it going to do? I have so many fun things. You know what? Just because you decided to roll up on him, John.
Don't hate me because I'm good.
No, I'll save that. It is going.
Still around the corner, I haven't increased AC. I'm just whispering things to myself so I don't fucking crumble mentally. If I keep riding the high of rolling well, I'll be fine.
Yeah, just don't worry about the spider swarming Kent.
Don't worry, don't think about it's literally happened to me and I'm just like I
I hate that.
hate everything.
It actually cannot do anything else.
Thank
Because it's not
God.
close enough, so instead it is going to spewing
I gotta
breath.
get- Oh, okay. Yeah, so
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Use these dice.
Just hold on. What's its range? 90-foot cone.
Natural 20.
Does it?
Oh,
No, it's more concerned about them. It cannot catch Corazorn. It cannot catch unless it specifically goes for you guys. It cannot go for you. So it is going to go up to them. So actually, John, you don't have to make
Damn,
a.
alright, I'll unnatural 20.
Yeah, sorry, you wasted an natural 20. I'm just gonna
Man.
roll the dice anyway, just to see what it would be, and to see how fucked up Corazorn and Gorthadak
Oh,
get.
fuck you, Baltimore.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I need 1 more. 10. Can you hear it?
Nope.
Cool. 8, 10, 20, 34, 35, 40, 50. Cool. So you watch as I forgot about that part of it, but it spews out this black and green breath all towards Gorthadak and Corzorn, and hold on, let me get dice appropriate for them so it's easier to tell which dice is for who. They both, like, after having you guys get in, they weren't prepared for it, and it goes all over them. And it spews all over, and suddenly you see 6 tiny, and I didn't make a token for this because I forgot to, but you see 6 swarms of spiders appear on the ground as residue from the blast. We'll use the Hiter token.
Brother, ew.
I said what? I said 6, yeah. We'll say they're spread out like this. And that will be its turn. Next is Gorthadak. Gorthadak sees all these spiders around him, and we go, not now! And Gorthadak is going to pull out this rod with a golden orb on top, slam it into the ground, and go, Fighters will! And a golden line will sink itself into the ground to where the black rod is no longer visible, and a golden line will fling out to Gorthadak, Corzorn, you, John, and to Kent, Tylek, and Brenham. You all now get your maximum HP as temporary health, and your movement speed is doubled for the next minute.
So,
How about
like, say our max health is 20, it'd be 20 plus 20.
If your maximum health, let's say your maximum health is 36, then you get 36 temp HP. If your maximum health is 20, then you, like, it's not whatever your current HP is at, it's what your maximum health is. You get that much as temp HP. Ooh.
Okay, so what do we change here?
There should be a separate thing that says temporary
just
HP.
underneath your regular health?
Just underneath.
Oh,
You can
okay.
just type in the number.
How many did you say?
Whatever your maximum hit point value is your temporary HP. You get, so yours is 34, so you get 34 temp HP.
Oh, damn, okay.
And temporary HP cannot be healed, it just goes away. Gorthadak is also going to throw 3 bluish looking potions at one at Tylek, one at Brenham, one at Kent. Even though you're all stuck in your fearscapes, they smash across you, and you all can regain the equivalent of 3 spell slot levels. So you can regain 3 first levels, a first and a second, or a 3rd level spell slot.
Well,
Okay.
I'll probably use that to get
So
another.
I can regain one
if you-
second level and one first level.
Yes.
And so I'd be able to use that to get 1/3 level?
Yes, you could use that to get 1/3.
Hell yeah.
Works for me.
That's very good. Very good. Very
Uh,
good.
Ooh, that's still a cone.
Right, that's very helpful, actually.
Gorthadak is going to do a quick burning hands. And yeah, the 3 things of spiders in front of him all just immediately engulf in flames. Being packly dense flammable objects is not greatest. And he is going to run down to about the center here, and he is going to look at you, John, look at everybody else, kind of stuck in fear, and be like, "Give me 30 seconds!" And is going to pull out an extravagant-looking staff, like spirals of gold and silver and bronze coming up into a pearlescent rainbow glowing ball held up by what looks like basically claws holding it aloft with a spiked point at the bottom, and he slams it into the ground and is starting a chant. Next is Corazorn. Corazorn is going to look at Gorthazak, look at you, John, goes, "Whatever you can, get your friends, whatever you think you need to do," and is going to run up and try and just fucking, like, chokehold grab onto the, thing, just to try and slow it down, and succeeds. Corazorn... Just the face.
No!
Corazorn just immediately, like, runs up and, like, brings in two of the front legs, holds it, and then just grips onto the front of the face, just trying his best to hold it still. Kent, at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw. This time, you have advantage. Because of reasons. That you make another wisdom saving throw, but you now are at advantage.
Oh?
Because
I'm not
of what
supposed to
you-
know, should I? I don't think I should
You
know.
should know.
I should know?
You should know. Based on your character.
Oh. Sure, I think.
Wait, hold on. Actually, no. You need to make
Huh?
the check right now. Actually, make the check first. The
Oh.
other check.
Oh, okay. On normal or advantage?
With disadvantage. So make the other check, not the wisdom save, but make
The
the
other
other
one.
check with disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Or no, we said if you make it, you stay the same, right? That's what we had said.
Huh?
We had said if you make it, you stay the same, right?
Yes?
So yeah, it'd be with disadvantage.
Okay.
Now, yeah, you're still okay. So make a wisdom save with disadvantage, not advantage.
Okay.
You are still stuck in your fear escape. Spiders crawling around you.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And you are going to take 7 points of psychic damage,
Oh, lovely.
as it feels like the spiders are biting and tearing and crawling inside of you.
Oh, I hate that. Hmm.
I think I'll pass. Brenham, at the end of your turn, make a wisdom saving throw, just a straight roll.
Okay. Never used this dice before. Let's see what happens. I missed the board entirely.
That you kind of need to do that so you can see what.
That's an
dice you
18.
get. 18 total.
Go!
18 total does not succeed.
What? Okay, well, guys, I am screwed.
Uh,
Unless
Alright,
again,
folks.
maybe a nat 20.
It was an honor privilege.
You take
There's
4
something.
psychic damage as you feel the strain of hanging there on your hands. It's starting to hurt. And then Tylik, you get to make a wisdom saving throw straight roll.
I'm guessing your 9 doesn't pass.
No.
Hmm.
And you take 8 points of psychic damage, and for your reason, I will message.
Standing.
John, it is your go. What are you doing?
That's 30 feet. I could. Do not have any action surge. I do not have a second wind.
Mhm.
Corazon's got it. I believe in it. I'll skedaddle back this way and. Can I just like physically shake him out of this? Just like
You
grab
can. It
him
would
by-
give-
Bro, just like grab him by his shoulders and just like.
Yeah, I would say you could. I would say if you do that, Tyler would make a wisdom save with advantage, as somebody from the real world is. She'd be like, "Get the fuck up!"
Get the
make
fuck
a
up, Samurai.
make a wisdom save with advantage.
Wake
I want your body. I'll fuck it.
What?
Oh, have you not seen the fucking Johnny Silverhand from Cyberpunk? We just cut off earlier.
Oh yeah, if you want your body, I'll
If
fuck
I
it.
want your body, I'll fuck it.
So Tyler, make a wisdom save with advantage.
Again?
Well, you're making an advantage because John is coming over and trying to shake you out of it.
He's doing. So I just roll again, or
Roll, make a separate roll with advantage this time.
Okay.
Because the
Advantage. The-
What the fudge is that?
It's a 11-11. Make a wish.
you
hell?
unfortunately, John, you run over to Tylik and shake and shake and shake, and they're looking at you with like fear, like pure fear, like not sure what's about to happen. Tylik, you see John with your current predicament now grabbing you and shaking you violently.
You just make it worse.
Cool. This thing is now going to see if it can can break out from Corazorn. Natural 1. No. The spider tries to break out, and Corazorn is managing to hold it. The other spiders only have 15 feet. So these
What's
two
wrong with me?
are going to head down here, and this one's going to head here. And try and bite at Corazorn. No. Tiny spiders swarm up, and he just, like, flicks his leg and launches them off. Gorthadak is standing there, holding his staff, and now, since he had to do so much on that first to help you to do it, now starts the 30-second or 5-round timer. And so you watch as Gorthadak is holding the staff, still slowly chanting as a giant magical circle goes entirely around him, and bright purple runes are starting to adorn the magical circle. Next, Corazorn is going to continue holding it, but looking over is going to pick up one of the rubble and try and chuck it at Kent to see if he can knock Kent out of it.
I think he's just gonna kill Kent.
Might accidentally.
He misses, unfortunately. He doesn't manage to get Kent.
Unfortunately.
Trying
God
to
damn.
hold this spider and accurately throw. He was willing to miss than actually hit. Kent, make your check again, the first check. with
The other one, or
with the other check with disadvantage, not the wisdom save.
damn?
I would say that you are now this visage of terror no longer terrifying. You're more calm and collected. You feel like you again. And suddenly the just go ahead, make a wisdom save with advantage this time. Yeah, John, you watch as like you can see the slight visage, like almost like the mirrored warbling visage of all the spiders crawling, and suddenly Kent goes from locked in fear to almost embracing it, and then the spidering visage melts and dissipates, and Kent, you are now standing there. That was at the end of your turn. So you will be able to do something next turn.
Okay.
Brenham, make a wisdom saving throw, a straight roll. What is your wisdom save?
Nothing.
It's 0. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, nope.
What'd you get?
15.
15. No, that is too low, unfortunately.
Yeah, because my last one was an 18, so I think I can figure that one out.
I'm sorry. If we just got one more on that 18, the DC is 19. I'll just let you know. Tylik, make another wisdom saving throw. I'll say.
Gotta
John,
get 19 apparently.
John, are you still shaking
Yes.
Tylik? Okay.
Wake the fuck up.
Go ahead. I'd say we make this with advantage.
I was gonna say, if I see it's not working, John would. Okay, I was gonna say, John would literally stop and just back in as hard as he could.
You're shaking. You're not sure if it's gonna work. You're about to lay him down, and then right as you lay him down, or you're about to backhand, Tylik immediately snaps good and like, Tylik.
John's wheeling back for the back.
Yeah, Tylik, you now are out of the visage.
I come to it and John like about to backhand me. I'm like,
Pats you on the head and turns around.
what?
John, it is now your turn.
Awesome. We have one more fucking person to save. Why may be fucking measuring? Yeah.
All right, Brenham, make it with advantage.
Yay!
I believe in you.
Well, then let's see if that works.
Damn.
Damn.
All right. Well, the Dreadworm is going to attempt to break out. Got a 4 on the dice. Well, let's see what Corzorn gets. It manages to break out. It wrestles out of Corzorn's grasp and is
God, how bad
going.
did Corzorn roll?
Corzorn got a 3 on the dice. It is going to then. Oh, well, it's on its turn. Let's see if did it get its. Oh, it did get its. It did get it back. Cool.
The old breath weapon.
It's so fun rolling. Like, did it get its breath weapon back? It's really fun. It is going to roam its way
you guys haven't really given it that much of a threat right now. No offense.
That's fair.
Absolutely none taken.
Yeah. That
This
makes sense.
spider we're just gonna say this spider gets fucking trampled over. And this spider also, like, not caring, it just, like, when it walks, the hands that are, like, pierced inside through spider legs, like, almost slap down onto the ground to help it push itself forward, and then it continues to scramble and crawl as it gets up to here. Gorthadak chanting away. That is round 2. The magical circle continuing to glow and brighten as more runes appear, and suddenly there are now runes appearing within the runes, and runes on the outside of the circle, and another circle appearing. Corazorn going to run forward and is going to... What is Corazorn going to do? Corazorn's going to attempt to pick the fucker up.
Suplex
Definitely
the dragon.
sounds like a Corazorn thing to
Suplex
do.
the dragon.
With a natural 20, you watch
Suplex the
Corazorn
dragon.
go underneath, put all his weight, the stomach underneath the back of the neck, push it entirely up, and let's do a strength check. See how far. And just tucks it right back into the path.
Nice.
And is going to pull out his axe as he comes to pull out his axe to basically face off, essentially.
Nice.
Kent, what are you doing?
As
Your
soon
visions
as...
broke free.
Yeah, as soon as Kent comes out of that, he's just... And, if I could, to give a quick prayer to my god.
Go ahead and make a religion check.
Amen?
Hey god, what should I do? You said religion?
Yes.
Just normal?
Just regular, straight religion check.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Have fun.
Oh, everything darkens, and the words are only for a moment, but you hear them say, you hear a voice say, "This is a fight you must complete, but not now. Deal with the beast so that its strength can become yours later."
So is she saying just to help them?
Basically help them. You need to fight it, but to destroy it, not yet.
Don't destroy it, but help them deal with it. Okay.
Yes. And if you remember, they saying, no matter how much damage they would have been put into it, it wouldn't die.
Well, it's not like they would be able to kill it anyway, so...
So, quit gambling.
I don't know what you're talking about, big man.
So, what is it you have? Action, bonus action, what is it you would like to do? They'll have a friend who seems to be hanging, like, just a couple inches in the air, holding on to nothing.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Okay, well... I'm gonna
We go for another like 4 rounds. It'll be
shake
fine.
him.
You want to shake him? Because you do have a spell that would also make it...
Just a 2-man shake team.
You do have a spell that would also be helpful for this. I will just
Do
point that
I?
out. Yes.
Does she?
Do
Do
I?
I? Can I get a hint?
I mean, I guess I could command you to get out of it, I guess.
No, that's not what I was
Fucking focus, dipshit!
Ah,
Are you thinking of like
It's a first level spell that would give a
Like-
bonus to his saves.
um
I know no
bonus
such
to the
spells.
saves?
Does it start with a B?
Is it?
Yes, it ends with an S.
Oh, it's bless.
What
Okay.
about two of them?
Well, okay. I
And
suppose
maybe
I
an
could.
E?
I guess I could bless all three of you guys that are right here. Well, I'll do that then.
All right. So you are concentrating on bless. You three are all blessed. You have a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws. That was your action. Do you have anything you wish to bonus action?
I mean, no one's gotten hurt yet, so.
I mean, Corazorn and Gorthadak are both injured.
Oh, how badly does it look?
Gorthadak seems to be holding himself. You don't think he was on the front. Corazorn is definitely a little fucked up. He's
Okay.
got gashes, chunks out of his body. Like he's definitely hurt, but it's also like you kind of think he's used to it.
Okay. Well, I can send him a healing word, I suppose.
That's 60
Maybe.
feet.
How far can healing word go? 60 feet, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
within range. And remember also, all of your movement speeds are doubled for this duration as well, of the warrior spirit that Gorthadak had cast.
Well, okay. Alright.
Well, then it gets
There we go.
5. Alrighty.
Alright, and I'll move a bit forward as well. A little closer.
Alright. Brenham, it is now your go. I'm assuming, John, you are still shaking them.
Yes.
So, Brenham, you now get a D4 you get advantage with a D4.
Hey, let's try this time then, shall we?
I believe in you.
Oh my. Nope. I rolled with advantage. My D4 completely missed the box, but it doesn't even matter.
Damn.
Tylik, it is now your go. The vision's dropping with John just violently shaking you. And then running over to Brenham. What is it you would like to do?
I look over at John and I'm like, "Hey,
I'm
I
fine.
think you should what?"
Sorry, I was gonna say John's about to fucking wind up again.
Go ahead, please.
Are you still enlarged by chance?
No, he is not still large. It took you a couple minutes to run to this fighting area.
In case it has to happen, I am sorry, but I cast enlarge on John.
John, you
Hell yeah.
grow. I will say, do you think you'd be like shaking during this, or would you be like in the middle of wind up?
John would be like just letting go about to fucking wind up. I can't wait to just bat Brenham into the
Okay.
goddamn stands.
You are now
I'm just gonna-
twice the size.
Oh
Are
shit.
you? Are you going to
I'm just gonna
bat
go
him,
right into
or
the
do you-
fountain.
No, I will. Like the moment he grows
Are
in
you sure you
size,
can't just flick me? Just
he looks
me away.
down and then just like one hand starts shaking.
All right, make
picking me up, just like shaking me with one hand like a die.
Make a wisdom save with advantage with your D4s.
I believe in you. You can do it.
With a D4, I guess. It's not a D4 for each.
There we go. That's 23.
Hey,
Okay,
yeah.
that's a 19 plus 4.
Nice. Yes. So you come out to John like Attack on Titan holding you, just vigorously shaking you.
But John, I'm. Can you put me down, please?
Sets
Thank
him
you.
down.
You set him down. I'll say because you were large, that doesn't take your full action. If you will have one more attack roll, I will say you'll have one of your 2 attacks.
Awesome.
And you have your dual movement speed.
Let's go. Let's
All right.
go.
So, what is it you're going to do? Because you can. It's big enough. You can aim for head. You can aim for legs. You can aim for body.
I'm just gonna crown split that fucker.
You can try to aim for the head. All right. Go ahead. Make an
use-
attack roll.
I'll use the +1 since I only get one swing at a sword. Got it. That can only fucking hope and pray that hits.
What's your total?
21. 22
aim-
actually.
Aiming for the head? No.
Yes.
You go to bring the now enlarged greatsword onto the skull, and the 2 pincers at the front immediately grab the tip of the blade as it's about to come down, and throws it to the side, you keeping a grip on it. The Dreadworm is then going to come around here. Is going to put 2 attacks into you, John, and 1 into Corazorn. So first, the 2 into you. It's going to let's see. It's going to make a bite and a claw. Both those miss with 6 on a 4 on the dice. And that also misses with a 2 on the dice.
Damn.
Actually, wait, no. I said 6 and 4 on the dice?
It was 6 and a 2? I thought. Unless I'm just remembering it.
Okay, no, sorry. That'd be a, no, that's... If it was a 2, then it's 21 and 17 to hit.
Yeah, no, he hits.
He hits both though? Alright.
Yeah.
The bite coming down on you. Where are my...
He really has to crit fail.
It's
an
a...
AC 16.
The bite comes down almost minimum damage, does 11 points of piercing damage, and the claw comes down doing 15 points of slashing damage. And Corazorn takes his blade and basically swings at the claw as it's coming, and it is then going to move from here. It is going to head towards Gorthadak. If you want to make a attack of opportunity against it, where do you want to aim? Because it's big enough. It's not just like a hit it in the body. All right.
The largest thing I can fucking hit.
Wouldn't Corazorn also get an
It's not
opportunity
hit.
attack?
Yeah, Corazorn. Well, what's the total?
Bro, it was a 4 on the dice, total 12.
Yeah, no. Corazorn.
On.
Corazorn does barely hit.
The highest of highs to the lowest of lows.
And he is going to do a decent amount of damage. Slashing it across one of the back legs. It stumbles for a moment. Gorthadak's turn. That is turn 3. The runes glow brighter, and then suddenly it goes from a purple to a white as suddenly a small cube appears in front of Gorthadak. And then as this cube appears, a small circular field appears around the cube. Corazorn is then going to run in and look at you, John, and goes, "We're both big, let's hold this fucker!" And is going to make a grapple. He succeeds, grabbing the back 2 legs of the spider, like the base of the one that he cut and the other one like halfway down, and yanks back, trying to hold it back. Kent, what is it you're doing to try and help slow down the creature?
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, actually, I forgot to do. Also, on the end of Corazorn's turn, he is going to take a similar rod to what Gorthadak did, except it has a blue top. Slam it into the ground, and yell, "Warrior's Vigor!" And everybody now, also, except for Gorthadak, as he's mid-chant, everybody has the equivalent of a legendary action.
What the fuck does that mean?
So, at
Don't
the
know what
end
that
of
does, but cool.
so basically, at the end of somebody else's turn, you can take an action.
Hmm.
Yes.
I mean, most of my stuff that I could do is kind of just helping everyone else.
But anyway, Kent, what is it you're going to do for your action?
Hmm.
Got anything to try and slow it down or buff somebody else? Or you can also target one of its appendages to somehow, however you want to try to slow it down or hinder it.
Hmm. I mean, other than just grabbing it, I don't think I have anything specifically that would be able to do that in my spells, at least.
You have your mace.
I mean, I do have
Fucking
that,
mace
but
the son of a bitch.
that just has
Mace the
mace.
Mace the spider.
Just mace the spider. I don't know how well that would work, or if
Certainly
that even
try.
would do anything.
Only one way to find out. But it's up to you, whatever you want to do.
Hmm. I mean, you talking about it makes me want to try it, but then, I think. Let's see, where's. Okay, I'll move to like right here. And I think I'll use aid on both John, Corazorn, and Tylik. Would I be able to do that since I'm already doing Bless though?
Your spell. So 3 creatures in range, each target hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5. Yeah, you could.
Sure,
So
I'll
that
do
is,
that
I'm
then.
not seeing that it's concentration, so.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
for up to 8 hours. So so you said Tylik, John, and Corazorn?
Mhm.
Or yeah, so Tylik, John, and Corazorn, your maximum increases by 5, and you gain those 5. That does not go into your temp HP.
I'll take that 5 extra health. Won't hear me complaining.
Might as well make sure you won't die. And if I did that, would I be able to do another healing word for Corazorn?
If you wish.
Hmm. Does he look like he still needs healing?
See, you're not used to somebody of Corazorn's hardiness, so you're not sure how to tell the range of damage that he is currently dealing with. From what you assume, like, yeah, he's hurt, but from whatever he might be total, he's not too injured, but he's definitely feeling the pain. You also have no idea what the fuck Corazon is capable of, so you're not sure if this is hindering or helping. He's just kind of a big question mark that you're like, I could heal.
Okay, well... He's probably fine. He's probably fine. I'll just leave it there.
Brenham, it is your go. What is it you're going to do? What is it you would like to do to either attempt to stop the beast or hinder the beast?
Also, I see you, Goat. I just can't... I'm not able to talk much because we're in kind of a intense situation right now. But, yeah. Sometimes I don't post about it on Frog Pond or the other servers. But, yeah, sometimes a notification pops up that I'm not ignoring you. Stop saying that.
I don't got much at the moment, but okay, because I don't know how legendary actions work. Would I be able to use a legendary action at the end of Kent's turn, even though it's now my turn, in order to do two things?
Yes, you'd be able to use... You can use a legendary action at the end of anybody else's turn other than yours.
Okay, so I can use it, my legendary quote-unquote, first.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I would love to cast Fairy Fire.
Alright. On the...
You said that it was that basically Jongan hit it in 3 different places.
You can aim for the head, the body, or the legs.
But because it's a 20-foot cube, would I be able to encompass all 3 places? Like just engulf the entire thing?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
And that's... It's dex saves, is it?
Yes.
Alright, and your DC is 14, if I remember correctly.
Spell save DC is 13.
It's 13, okay, so that's 3, so we'll do... Black for the head, red for the body, yellow for the legs.
I hope you fail all 3.
Oh my god.
What's its dex? The head and legs they succeed, but the body is now glowing with a big, with a giant glowing spirits and fire all around the torso of the beast. After your turn, it is going to use a legendary action. It is going to use 2 legendary actions to do a web attack.
Wait, but I used my legendary action to go after Ken.
Oh, right. Correct. You're right. So now it is your
But
turn.
Now I'll go a little bit closer. I accidentally did that, but yeah. Not too close. Like over there.
Okay.
And shatter.
All right. That's Constitution saves. 3 Constitution saves. At DC 13.
Yes, and yes.
Do this blue for the head, red for the body, and the yellow for the legs. The head and body succeed, but the legs do not. Go ahead and roll damage.
on. Okay.
All right. Actually, it's yeah. Okay. So the head and body both you see like it slightly rupture across, and the legs you see vibrate, and the very like spikes that the hand leg parts are sitting on, some of them snap, and two of the legs like break off of the beast.
Hmm.
Tylik. Actually, before Tylik your go, it is going to use 2 legendary actions to do a web attack. It is going to spray the cone this way. How? Yeah, it gets. Actually, you just hit it with Fairy Fire. So,
Uh-oh.
Kent and Brenham, I need you to make dexterity saving throws.
You mean Tyler?
I mean Tylik and
Or Tylik and Brenham. Sorry, Tylik and Brenham. Sorry, I got you confused.
I'm like,
with
I'm all the way over here.
Crazy Man.
A dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at dexterity savings.
We better hope.
I am not good at dex savings. Oh, it's a 2 plus. That's a 7 in total.
No. 4.
Why do I have to talk?
I don't think.
All right.
John, can we trade characters? I just need to stop talking.
Yeah, I got
You both take 12 points of poison damage, and it immediately is able to break free and move half its movement. You are both restrained, and it is going to use its last legendary action to it is going to use last legendary action to make a bite attack against you, Brenham.
Legendary action to say no.
Too bad. Does a 21 hit? I'm going to assume it does.
I'm not even gonna answer that.
Legendary action.
Legendary action.
The legendary action. Fuck you.
That is God. Damn, that's only 11 points of that was minimum damage. 11 points of piercing damage or sorry, oh, I missed something else. That's 11 points of piercing. I need to read the full part, and then you also take some poison damage as well. Also, John takes poison damage from the bite earlier. That's 8 points of poison damage to Brenham and John from earlier. That's cocked. You take 5 points of poison damage from the bite earlier.
Oh my god.
I need to read the full fucking thing.
There goes all my temp hit points.
John, it is now your go.
Alright. Well, I feel like...
Guys, I'm distracted.
I guess I just grab and start dragging this motherfucker. Because we're trying to restrain it, and we need to get him that way, assumingly away from Choconut's McGee here. So, I'll just fucking grapple check that son of a bitch.
Alright, go ahead and make athletics, or... No, you make...
I do athletic. For grapples, I do athletics, and then you get to choose athletics or acrobatic.
Did I skip my turn?
Did it?
I didn't take a turn.
Yes.
I might have. I did skip your turn. I'm sorry. Tylik, your go first. Before John does his thing.
Do the thing.
I'm sorry. Legendary actions confused me.
Okay, so... It's restraining Brenham.
Currently, yes. It is... Well, Brenham and you failed to save. You are both restrained.
Which means
You
I
are-
just can't move.
You cannot move, but you can attack and other things.
Well, that really leaves me limited here.
And that you can attempt to break free.
I can. Would that be an action?
Yes. And you would make an athletics check to try and break free.
An athletics check. Oh boy.
Don't forget about your D4.
You are currently blessed, so you get a D4. However, unfortunately,
I
I will
don't
say
think that would work.
Unfortunately, it does not matter. You are still stuck inside the web. And unfortunately, I believe that is your turn. Unless you have anything you would like to bonus action do.
No. Here's not.
Alright, John, it is your go.
It is my turn. Yep. Grapple.
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 Alright, so make your athletics.
I do have advantage because I am in loud. Yeah. Plus the 1d4. Alright. And athletics. At 29.
29. Yeah, you grab that motherfucker.
Yeah.
What is it you are going to do?
Then what? Yeah, he's like 30 feet. Can I just start dragging him this way?
Sure. I'll say
Taking it
make a strength check just to see how well you can yank this massive ass spider being. I think you have advantage because you're
because I'm enlarged. You said an athletics check? Ooh, big money on that bless dice. That is a 26.
26. Yes, you. I'll say you can pull it back. Still in fucking cone, goddammit. I say you can pull it back about 25 feet.
Awesome. I'll just drag it over top of the poor dude. Where is he? Yeah, I'll just drag him over top of that.
Yeah, with you running around this, and also because I entirely forgot that the thing existed, it fucking goes away.
Awesome. And I look at Corazon and come on, help me out.
It is now its turn. It is going to attempt to break your grapple.
This is wild.
Damn, I did not roll good.
Zim.
Good.
Good for us.
Oh my god, another. Is that 26?
Yeah, you hold it in place, and it angrily is going to look towards you guys. And since you are both restrained, it is going to shoot. Actually, no, it's going to go just right into your face since you're trying to hold it. It's going, its back legs are going to spike up, and its front legs are going to go down, and its face is going to curve underneath and blast this gust right into your face. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Oh, yeah. The luck ends there. It is 10.
10. You failed.
1,
6, 7, 8, and 10. All right, dice counting time.
Yippee!
20, 30, 40, 48 points of poison damage.
Let's go.
As it spews a hot, poisonous breath right into your face. And because I completely forgot that it's supposed to do a swarm spider effect, we're just gonna say that the spiders are all on you.
Oh, outstanding.
So I'll say you have 2 swarms of spiders on you. And they both are like trying to scratch but can't get through your armor and enlarged skin. Next is Gorthadak. This is turn 4 of the spell preparations. It the cube now denses and almost solidifies, but is still slightly opaque, and the barrier, or the small circular barrier around it, begins to become a similar, almost translucent, as the runic circles around Gorthadak are now they immediately grow into 5 more circle sizes larger, taking up the entire width of the fountain, as it's spinning, and runes are popping and becoming multicolored, and sometimes runes fizzle out and then another rune of a different type takes its place. And then Gorthadak opens his eyes, staring at the Dreadworm, and his eyes are creating beams of light out of his face. Corazorn is then going to try and grab onto the body of the beast. And fails as he tries to grab onto the glowing torso of the Dreadworm, and it just, as it went to go underneath the spray at you, John, it just slipped right through his hands.
Can I use my legendary action to just drag it further up?
Sure, make a strength check.
Ooh. That's a D4. Spicy. 16. That's a 25.
25. I'll say with that, you can pull it back another 25 feet.
Oh, fuck yes.
So you just drag it right back into the corridor. Corazorn is then going to just run up, use an action surge, and just swing 3 times straight into the face of this creature. Just because he's getting angry.
He's a little angry.
I'm fucking angry.
The first 2 hits, it brings its giant pincers up and deflects both of the giant golden axe blows, and the third one comes straight down and lops off one of the giant pincers, dealing a hefty amount of damage to the creature. Kent, it is now your go. You see, John is just grabbed on and is yanking this fucking thing away.
Okay. How's John looking right now? Health-wise?
That is massive. I'm a little above half health now.
A little above half health?
Still a little above.
Okay.
a scale from 1 to 51, I am at a solid 36.
My God, Tread.
Okay. Noted.
1 to 50. Okay.
So healing you might be good at some point.
At some point.
Oh
Noted.
yeah, it was its.
No, it used its turn to do the breath, so it doesn't get to recharge it yet.
And, how's everyone else looking? Is everyone pretty okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. Alright. Would I be able to do, like, possibly... Well, let me check. Would I be able to do, like, Sacred Flame and then also do Healing Word?
Yes.
Then I'll try that.
Alright. Right. Sacred Flame is a dexterity save. DC what?
Do I have to roll something for Sacred Flame, or...?
No, it rolls for Sacred Flame. What's your dexterity save? So what's your... Well, it rolled a 24.
I feel like that passes.
I think that might pass.
Okay, well, Healing Word it is then.
Yeah, so the flame is not large enough to catch around, cause any damage.
Okay. Well, I cast Healing Word on John.
Yippee! Many thanks.
Alright. You get 7. Brenham, it is now your go. Tylik, you do also have your legendary action, and so does Brenham.
I don't.
If you-
Kent does.
Oh, right.
There's not many uses I have for it, to be honest.
I mean, you can use it to cast a spell or to try and break
one
out.
spell slave, I mean.
Damn.
I mean, did you regain the... What'd you
Yeah.
regain from the potion? Okay. Alright, you could also just attempt to break free with it.
I could.
I mean, if it helps, you don't have to use it now, because, I mean, I'm about to do one thing, and that's all I can do at the moment. Shatter. It's the only thing I can do at the moment, since I'm restrained.
Alrighty. You're going to shatter, and that's how big of a radius?
20
20-foot radius or
20-foot cube.
20-foot cube? Shatter
No,
cube?
No,
Shatter
we had
is
this conversation before.
No, yeah.
10-foot
I'm
radius
shattering.
sphere.
10-foot radius sphere.
Yeah,
I'd say
just
you'd
the
be able
same
to
size
set-
as it.
Yeah, you'd be able.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to center that entirely on the beast.
I've checked
Alright.
already. Just to double check.
Roll your damage.
Wow, I'm rolling low.
All
on
right,
shatter
you
today.
watch as the legs and body both seem to recoil a small bit, but the head shakes, the vibrations in the broken horn causing it to just writhe in pain, dealing a decent amount of damage. at the end of Brenham's go, going on to Tyler, it is going to use a legendary action to make a bite attack, another bite attack against you, John.
Oh boy.
Because it really does not like you because you have pulled it away from its prey.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
That is a 26 to hit, which I think might hit.
Why don't you chew on someone your own size? Oh shit!
Regret.
2d10, 8.
4.
6.
Ew.
That's a brain doing math that is not capable of doing, apparently. 24 points of piercing damage and
Ew.
10 points of poison damage.
So 34 in total.
Yes.
So
It is now Tylik's go. Tylik, what is you doing?
You know, I'm gonna use. Let's see here. I only had. Let's see here. So you have 2 spell slots left. 3 spell slots. So I will cast Magic Missile at the face level.
Alright, and where on the body do you want to hit it?
What is posing the most immediate danger to John?
fucking spider.
Yeah, for John, right now, the most immediate danger is, I mean, it's currently holding, like, the back ass of the beast, and it is trying to, like, dig its front claws into the ground to pull itself forward.
I will shoot its front claws and attempt to unstuck it.
Alright, go ahead, roll your damage. And what level was that?
Face level, so times 3.
3. Alright. Are they all going for one leg, or are you splitting them?
I'll say all one leg.
Alright, I'll say you probably go for the one close to you since it's the one easiest visible. And Corazon's on the other side. You go for the leg. It was heavily hurt from the other shatters. And it right at like all 3 places where the darts hit, the leg snaps off. And it falls on the front side and immediately takes one of its other legs behind, immediately like reaches as far forward to help pick itself back up.
I'm guessing this thing has 8 legs, or did have 8 legs.
It did.
Okay, so it has 5 now. Cool.
John, it is your go.
Here you go. It is your go.
What are you going to do?
Oh, buddy, I am not feeling it today. Oh man. Is chugging a potion an action?
If it's for yourself, it's a bonus action.
Okay, cool. I'll chug my potion as my bonus action to prevent myself from outright fucking dying. Because I'm at 7. Yeah, I got a regular old health pot, which is what, 4d4?
If it's a greater, then it's 4d4 plus 4. If it's a regular, then it's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
If I remember correctly.
Regular old health pot. I didn't roll minimum. That's always good to know.
Yeah.
I rolled one above minimum. It is not looking up for John right now. John just starts silently mouthing words to himself as he just like bears down and just like tugs harder and harder up the fucking hallway.
All right, so you're gonna try and
we're going up, baby.
All right, make your strength check. I was gonna say make with disadvantage considering he's missing so many legs. Good thing too.
Good thing too. Awesome. That is a 24. We're slowly going down.
24. Yeah, it got a 15. Wait, actually, yeah, 15. It. You pull it back. That's a fucking circle. You pull it back another, we'll say 15 feet. You just are fucking yanking this thing back down the line. That is your go. Is going to use its legendary action before your turn to make a bite attack against you.
Before I
that is
forget,
Yes.
you said you were wording things. Would Ken be
Yeah.
able to see that from where he was set to be able to read what the heck you were saying?
Yes. I will say you have the.
All right. So John is mouthing the words, "Soldiers they will come, and soldiers they will go. The war may lay the lot of us in rows of granite stone. And if I end up drafted and perish far from home, a life as sweet as Jericho I'll never live to know."
Well, damn.
Jesus, John.
Glad I
And as
asked.
you
Poet in
see,
this world.
and as John is saying this, suddenly, for a 30 to hit, a giant mouth reaches, circles around again, and snatches John on the arm. I will say. D10s and D8s. For 6. Math. Math. God, I'm good at it. 14 points of piercing
Oh my god.
Bring it
and
down.
15 points of poison. Yeah, John goes down, letting go. It immediately, upon its turn, is going to, attempt to leap over Corazor and see if it can get extra distance.
Damn.
Cause
Where'd my D4 go?
17. I'll say it's able to just jump right up to here.
Oh,
And then
no.
on its turn, but then Corazorn, I will say, Corazorn is then going to use his legendary action to run up and see if he can grab it. Again, that's a natural 20. What does the boy get? 13. Yeah, no. Corazorn immediately fingers slam, grab, dig into the body of the like the torso of the dreadworm. What is so funny?
You said Gorthadak fingers.
and then just stops for 2 seconds and then continues on with the conversation.
Corazorn runs forward and grabs and sinks his fingers into the body of the dreadworm and pulls as hard as he can to hold it back. It is going. So then on its turn, it is going to see if it gets this back. It's not. It is going to do. It's going to make 3 attacks against Corazorn. And one of them hits. The claw strike manages to hit. However, it is not enough to knock Corazorn off. And that is going to end the Dreadworm's turn. Gorthadak immediately, with his eyes open, lifts up the staff and slams it down again. And yells, "Kaboom!" as time begins to immediately slow into freeze. You see where the magic circle around Gorthadak was. I keep fucking getting this wrong. Around where Gorthadak was is still spinning, but micrometer by micrometer. You can see the tiny wisps of magic coming off of the circle, slowly drizzling their way up. Then the magic circle immediately slides underneath the Dreadworm. Corazorn then Corazorn then, as if normal, lets go and walks over to the middle of the path. And then time speeds up, and the circular barrier around the small cube then fits the entire magical circle, and it squeezes down around to be just 5 feet wider than the Dreadworm, and the small cube below the Dreadworm. It then is screaming, clawing at the barrier. Gorthadak just standing there, focusing, trying to hold it. As you watch in the small cube, it starts to spin, and a small orb appears. And then after a moment, it splits to 2, then to 4, then to 8, then 16. Until it suddenly fills the entire cube, and you watch as then the cube pulls in. And if I could have everybody make a Constitution saving throw for me.
I fail.
Oh, did you say I fail?
Yes. I'm incapacitated. I fail all saving throws.
You said Constitution?
Constitution save.
Damn, Recipe.
Alright, everybody succeeds. Everybody only takes
John.
2 points of thunder damage. As you all prepare, immediately hold your ears, as where once the cube shrunk down, a massive explosion appears, engulfs the entirety of this magical cylinder, and at first you think it's going to spill out over top, but it just goes straight up in the same size as the cylinder, and you see that the cylinder actually goes thousands of feet into the sky, as suddenly the clawing and screaming you heard is deafened by the massive explosion that appeared. And as the explosion and fiery ball within the barrier fades down to dust and settles, the Dreadworm is not there. And you look over to Corazorn, and Corazorn is looking up, and you all see a faint 8-legged, all 8 legs back now, flying through the air into the sky, what you assume to be the Dreadworm. And looking up at the night sky with the stars framing all the planets, you can see... let's see where it goes, shall we?
What does that mean?
Let's see which planet it lands on.
Someone's about to have the worst day of their fucking life.
Yeah, I feel like there's a couple flaws in this plan.
They'll deal with it, right? Hard cut to a desolate wasteland.
Oh no. Oh, no.
The 3 planets you see close by, you see the familiar giant tree, one that looks to almost be
beach-like paradise, and another that is entirely made of crystal, and it flies straight through all three of them, past where you can see, where the planets are too small to make out detail, and you're not sure where it went. And if I could just have one death save from you,
this
John,
is gonna be fun.
in the time it takes.
Because the thing about this is, because I took damage, I already failed one. So if I critical fail on this, John dies.
Don't.
Don't.
Listen, all I have to do is not crit fail. That was close. But that is a 19.
19, so that is a success. You succeed. Next in the turn order is Corazorn. He is going to look over and wave. You get, he's just going to wave a high-level healing word. Throwing the dice around. Okay, you get 12 points of HP back as you went down holding the Dreadworm by the ass and then set up to there being a dissipating magic circle and it gone.
John would get up with a start, just ready to be back in the action, and then just like...
The tiny spiders upon John immediately fall to the ground and their tiny legs wriggling until curling up into the center. The spider webs all begin to age and wilt and fall off of Tylik and Brenham. And the sun begins to rise as the next month, the next season begins as the Dreadworm is somewhere else.
Not our problem anymore.
Corazorn sits on the ground, a amulet on his hand, or an amulet across his chest begins to glow, and he shrinks down to normal size. After a minute or so, after the rest of the minute comes up, John, you shrink down. And you all sit in the now sunrise. Corazorn sits there. Deep sigh. Gorthadak looks tired. And they both look at each other, look at the sun now beating down, look at all of you, and Gorthadak goes, "Well, that was a doozy and interesting. So, what did you all think of the Dreadworm?"
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Looks around at all the corpses along the ground, goes, "Whoa, that went worse than expected."
You think? I mean, you know, a lot of people died.
Yes, well, that's not to say who knows what's going on at the other checkpoints, the other bridges.
Oh,
We won't learn that
yeah,
until later on.
There's more problems. That's what we need.
Well, feel free to go to sleep. I mean, and Gorthadak just falls onto his ass and goes, "I need a nap. Oh, that hurt."
I've not thrown out something that large in a while. If you'll excuse me, and lays back on the ground, and as he lays back, he hits the ground and turns into a white puff of smoke and disappears. Corazorn slaps his knees, stands up, goes, well, that... one of my worst times fighting this thing. Oh, kind of like stretches his back, has like 3 million pops. He's, oh, too far. Looks at everybody. So, a drink?
Yes, please.
I could go for one.
Good or could?
Could.
Could. Great. Follow me. We won't go to Gorthodak's bar. We'll have something of mine personal. And begins to like walk over slowly to past the fountain, heading in the direction of the guild hall. You all, I'm assuming, follow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a long trudge over to the you see a tiny dwarf running forward with a green, what can only be described as, based on your all knowledge, is what seems to be a green cylinder type contraption running up. You all see as Mortak and Corazorn puts his hand and goes, what? Don't tell me it's dead already! I don't know if it's dead, but it's certainly not here anymore, and not something we'll ever have to deal with. And Morty goes, open! To make this thing! You can test it out some other time on somebody else. Just looks up at Corazorn and just like puts it on his back, and it's like sideways. It's like it's taking up a good like 4 feet outwards, and he just like goes around all of you, like hits you on the leg, and he's just like grumbling silently as he's walking by.
While he's walking by, while he walks by Kent just goes, don't worry, it won't be the last we see of it.
And goes, does that mean I can use this launcher? Don't give them the
Maybe.
What? What launcher?
You say, do you ask this? Do you you want to see it? And Corazorn goes, wait! And right as he pulls it out, it extends by another half a foot, and you watch on either end it starts to glow, and a similar to a magic missile, a red dart fires out and arcs and hits you. I'll say you're like just past like the circular trees. It hits that tree area, and a massive explosion, only about like maybe 1/20th of the size of what Gorthodak made, but takes out a solid couple trees, and Corazorn immediately goes, what the fuck did I say about not using that on creatures? And more
could I do you have a miniature like pocket-sized version of that?
Bang. It goes, I've been working on something like that. Why, do you know about them? Can you help me make them?
You know what? I'm intrigued. I might take you up on that offer.
Come by my workshop. Whenever you get the chance, I'll be in there all the time. Some weird cloaked man came in and was telling me about these weird contraptions. He gave me the blueprints to be able to make this one, and told me about some smaller ones, and I was like, I have to make them. And so now I've been tinkering. I love weapons. And you can, and it's like,
yeah. I'll get back to you when I have some free time.
Wonderful. And he immediately like gleefully jaunters off at Corzor and just like
I look over at Corzor and I'm like, did I start something bad?
Corzor goes, "Oh, I'm not even sure the shit we're gonna have to deal with now."
Well, it's gonna be fun either way. So, might as well make the most fun of it.
Fun depending on how much you love chaos. Sure. Well, it looks at you and like thinks about it.
Do you
Goes,
know who the fuck you're talking to?
he goes, "Yeah, I already answered my own question." Cool. Anyway, eventually you go to Corazorn's office. He sits you all down. There's a fresh tiger rug on the ground and one on the wall.
Tiger.
I like the decorations.
You know, when he
He goes, "Thanks. Some tigers just appeared suddenly, and so I thought, hey, I could use some nice fur to decorate my office."
How odd.
Interesting.
Sits down, brings out some fine alcohol, and you all party like you've never partied before. Going into the night of that day. Into the day, you walk out, it's nighttime again.
Ain't nothing like day drinking, baby.
Don't need to tell me twice.
And you all are tired, you're wasted, you're looking around, everything's a bit double visioned. For the more drunk of you, it's almost triple visioned. And you all, I'm assuming, walk towards the nearest bed.
I go home.
Right, you go home.
As I say, John wouldn't drink that much because he's used to being the fucking caretaker for the drunkards in his army. Like,
yeah.
So he wouldn't drink that much, and he'd just go home.
Yeah.
Make sure everyone else gets to like a bed first, and then go home.
Everybody else, I'll say you find your beds, familiar housing places, and John goes home for a rest that you are looking forward to after a hell of a night.
That's one way to put it.
Oh, well. Oh. John's having another dream again.
John's a little schizophrenic. So, y'all come here often?
Once a week.
Nice. I wonder what John's doing.
Maybe he's having a nightmare. Again. Per usual.
Again.
Well, I would say you can actually tell us.
I heard something about that ain't a knife. This is a knife. I heard that at some point. I haven't caught anything else. Just the knife part.
So they're just talking about Crocodile Dundee?
Apparently.
Okay.
The usual activities.
Crocodile Dundee.
I don't want.
Will not hurt him. It's mine to protect, he protected me. Where did you get that? You're not him. There's more determination.
Bless you.
Thank you. I'm debating just working on the commission that I have to do. Because
Well,
it
the
has
second
been
you
a
start
while.
The second you start it is the second they get back.
Hmm?
The second you start working on it is the second they get back.
I know, that's why I'm like, oh no, maybe I will, maybe I won't. If I do, they'll just return immediately as soon as I do. Or maybe they won't. And they won't be back for another 30 minutes. I'm opening it.
The stream is going from a D&D stream to an art stream.
Yeah, that's what it's turning into. That's what it's turned into. I have no clue what's going on over there, but I do hear parts of it, and it does sound intense.
Neat.
Not the root that he got from
Maybe someone was trying to break into John's house. His like
Is that
3/4
person is
the
going
way
to
done
die.
house. I mean, yeah, if that's what's happening, then I don't think he has anything worth taking in there, though. I don't think he left anything in there.
How would you know?
I have no clue. That's just my guess. I feel like the most of the stuff he has is just on his person.
Yeah.
He seems like the type of person that would be just like, I'm just gonna keep all my shit with me.
Has a house. Doesn't use house.
It's It's true. I mean, maybe he'll have some stuff in there. I don't know if any of it's worth stealing, though. Or it wouldn't be a good idea to leave stuff in a 3/4 of the way finished house anyway.
No.
Not be the best idea.
Legalize nuclear bomb.
I'm really trying not to listen in on what they're talking about. I mean, I'm only getting like half of what's happening, but...
I'm not done this on.
It's funny if we go to John's house and he's just dead.
Hey John, how you Oh.
Oh, John's fucking dead.
That's what they're doing for so long. They're making a new character.
That was pretty good. Whenever they come back, we just assume that John's dead. Or whenever they get back, we're dead because of how long they took.
You are dead. What a big surprise.
Like, we start making new character sheets just because it's taking so long. In case we die.
case we die, here's new character sheets.
Hey!
Ah!
Wow.
I've been
Hello?
working on the commission within the time that you guys have been gone.
Well, I'm sorry that Lord...
Sorry for having character moments.
We
I'll try to
died when
have
you guys were
leftovers.
gone.
Oh, my bad.
We almost made brand new characters and everything.
You all wake up. Knowing
Does John
where-
wake up?
You all wake up.
No.
dead?
Go towards
Oh.
where you all get together. Can't find John. You
Ah,
assume
he's
that
dead!
you assume he's at his house. You go to because Tyler or Brenham know where he lives. I can't remember.
Both of them know
Both.
where I live.
Kent doesn't.
I don't know if I know that where
No, right,
you live.
you saw
but
me
I,
in the area.
yeah,
Tyler
I know like
knows-
relatively.
Tyler knows. I'll say Tyler knows where John lives. So you all get together. You're like, okay, where is the big? He's at home.
He's
God
probably working on the house.
Probably.
Where's
Makes
the
sense.
biggest door?
damn it. You go over and you walk for like 3-4 hours into the countryside to find where his plot of land is, where his house is, and you eventually do see a simple wooden shack. Like,
Damn, just assuming I'll dox him. I see how it is.
would you?
Yeah, I would.
I was about to say, would you do it for a gold piece?
You do it for a copper piece. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I do it for the experience.
You all show up. It's a simple wooden shack, one floor. You will go up.
Does it look well made?
It's decently made. Like you can tell that he's taking his time to make sure it comes out solid. Which is why it is not a fully complete house yet.
It is 4/5 of the way done.
I'm very
4/5 the way-
curious as
like,
to what this house looks
got-
like.
Like part of the roof still needs to be done, part of the wall's not fully done.
Is it just a
and-
log cabin?
Kinda, yeah.
About,
Does
yeah.
it
Yeah.
have like a porch or anything?
There's like a small porch.
That's adorable.
Like a very small
porch.
porch.
One rocker chair.
You walk up and do you guys look inside for him? Or are you going to stand outside, yell for him? What is it you're doing?
Yeah.
mean,
Just
at
walk in.
least
Yeah, I'll
not.
just go in.
I just go-
If
I
it's
just
not
go-
locked, we go in. Kent's going in at least.
It's a good way to get stabbed, buddy.
You know, I was gonna offer the fact that, hey, maybe we should knock, but
Nah.
like very obnoxiously, like how I do.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say, hard cut to you at Wild.
Oh, yeah,
You-
we
That's-
long rested,
that way
right?
he knows it's us. Because who else is going to do that shit?
You go
I
up,
walk
you,
up to the door and just start going bang, 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 bang.
you obnoxiously knock.
Feel the knob a little bit.
There's no answer.
Look at the
I
windows.
started wiggling the door handle and going.
You
Can I
wiggle
look
the
at-
door
is
handle,
there any
shaking
windows?
it, and there's a few small windows. And as you wiggle, like you're shaking it, you realize the door is unlocked as you're like jiggling the handle while also shaking the door.
You fat bastard, I'm coming in if you ain't answering. I started walking in.
You walk in and you do not see John inside.
Neat.
Oh.
I just started rummaging through his shit.
Is there, is it,
Come
is,
on.
is the
You
area that we
have
walk into just like a
next to
room?
nothing. You
Okay,
find
it's
my
John. He
backpack,
doesn't have
everything
anything.
that I carry on me, and that's it. It is this house,
But
my
that's
backpack,
still
and that's
more than it
it.
should be.
I figured you wouldn't leave much in your house.
I don't have much.
Yeah, exactly.
Is his gold
None of
place
us
in his
have
backpack?
much.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Actually, no, I'm broke now.
What?
I'm broke.
Oh,
Do you know
when
how
did that
expensive
happen?
it is to build a house?
Oh, well, that does make sense, I suppose. Okay. Well,
But okay, but your farmers and
Any
shit
signs of
build
John?
houses, and you have gold, and gold
I was
is
like,
a lot more than a peasant will see in their life.
any
Yes, but
signs
also to
of
buy the
John?
land to build the house on too.
To buy
Fair.
materials, buy the fucking land, compensate nearby neighbors for their work on my house.
You
Here, thanks for helping
Any
me. Have
signs
500
of
gold.
John?
That's
rummage through. You find, like he said, what he had, but there's not a whole lot.
Alright, do you want the entirety of my backpack?
I'll take it.
No!
Alright,
I'll just
So,
I'll just stick it in my bag of
There are
holding.
3 great swords on it,
Oh,
by the way.
Well, Kent probably
Uh,
wouldn't care, but Brenham, you should stop him!
There's
I'm
my
thinking
knitting
process of
supplies.
carrying it.
Well, I'm
the-
interested to know why John isn't here, but his backpack is something is afoot.
Actually, it's a backpack.
Yeah, it's just a
Where's
backpack.
John?
Not quite.
Is there anything left from him, or is it, like... Is there
Well,
any
what is
sign
left
of,
of
like,
him is
anything
currently
left
in my
over
bag of
from
holding.
John?
Oh no, the door would have been open. John wouldn't have the
Oh, yeah.
the wherewithal to close it.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the door was
That's
open
even
and you
worse, to
walked
be
in.
honest.
Yeah, the door was open whenever you got there, and John wasn't there. I'll say you like knocked on it and then shook the door, and it was like, okay. It's
Closes
open,
the
fuck it.
door. Opens the door again.
And then you
No
go
one
and-
here? Dunk.
So there's no
Yeah,
signs of
yeah.
John, then?
No signs of John.
There's no.
Okay.
Is there any
Glad I could
signs
get
of
that solved.
anything, or is this place literally just like a bed,
Make
a
an
chair, a
investigation
table,
check.
and that's it?
I'm rolling investigation as well.
Like,
Yes.
I'm kind of just like looking around while I'm just cramming his
Man,
bag in
I
my
hope you
bag
do
of
better.
holding. Investigation.
Blaze. Oh my god, why?
Ow.
I say
I guess John not here.
go to bed, you see his bed. The pillow's kind of like askew, as if he pulled something out from under it. And Brenham notices that there's like a carving above the door frame. Like letters carved in the door frame.
Carving.
And that's all you see.
Well.
Does he make
Can
this
I
known
get
to
more?
the group?
Can I make? Yes. Yes. There's a door frame carving.
What does the
anybody-
carving say?
No.
The carving is the letters J, A, and J.
Hmm.
John
Who's
Anderson.
Jazz?
John.
Who the fuck is Jazz?
Who's Judge?
We've got a mystery, gang.
Hmm.
John A. Jonathan. That I knew that was his name.
I told you all my first name, last name at the start of this.
Well, it's a pity to lose
Who
someone
said I
as
believed
strong
you?
as John, but I guess
Who
we'll
says
just
any of us
have to
remember that?
replace him.
So, what is it you all do, knowing that now one of your party members is missing?
I play in the world's smallest
Well-
violin.
You head back to town? Do you head further into the Farlands?
I will start harassing the local populace in an effort to find out where John is.
That's actually pretty fair.
I'll say, like, nearby, like, a couple 100 feet, you see one of the neighbors, like, tilling some ground. You go up to them. He goes, oh, you mean the nice fellow who started to build a house over there? Yeah, I saw him, leave his house not but 30 minutes ago, but,
Which
I don't know
direction?
what direction?
yeah, he went towards the city. He seemed to be walking with purpose, but
What direction towards the city?
there's only one direction towards the city. It's down that way.
I'm asking the question here. What direction towards the city?
I'm not here. I'm not here.
It looks like confused, like, I don't think I understand what you're trying to ask me.
I don't either.
I'm keeping my eyes on you, buddy.
Can I shoot my god a little quick ask like, hey, you have any idea where John is?
Can I shoot my god?
Go ahead.
God.
Make a religion check.
Hmm.
Make a prayer check.
How good is your prayer?
I'll say the equivalence of what you get is, why should I care about him?
Fair enough.
That's about the most you get. Is
That's fair, yeah.
why should I
Any
care
of
what's
us-
going on with him?
Did any of us
Fair
actually
enough,
grab
honestly.
John's bag? Or
You mean the one I showed in my bag of holding?
All of John's belongings are currently in Tylik's bag of holding.
okay.
I mean-
You better try real hard to get those back, John.
Hmm.
I'll just beat the shit out of him.
He doesn't know I
Yeah,
have
he
them.
would.
This is true.
I will tell him.
No, the fuck you won't.
Well, he kind of needs a sword now, doesn't he? And if you just pull
not
one of his
really.
swords out of your bag of holding, I would think that John could at least piece together that you have the rest of it.
I don't have
You-
shit.
So what is it you're all doing? You've harassed the man who's gone back to the tilling of the ground.
Well,
I guess we'll go on a sleuthing mission and try and find John?
well, Kent just says he's like, well, it would be a real pity to lose someone as strong as him, so I suppose we should still continue to look for him, as much as this is a waste of time.
Okay, other Kent.
I'm
Cool.
supposed
It's just
to be
Kent.
the ass.
It's
I'm supposed
just
to be
Kent.
the asshole here.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
They're getting
what
used
do you,
to the
what
whole
do you mean?
you
Do
two
you want
people
to?
thing.
Hmm?
I'll give you another chance to re-say that in a nicer way.
Huh?
You heard me.
Kent looks at him and just says, I do not care, but he would be a great help to our group, I'm sure, if we found him. So we probably should do that. They said that we saw them go into the city, so we should go there.
Okay.
And that's the best we're going to get out of him.
Mm-hmm. It's Kent. What do you expect?
So I'm assuming you all go back to the city?
Kent's walking in the direction of where the guy pointed.
Yeah.
You pointed back
He
the way
says
you
that and
guys
just
came,
kind of
back towards the big
walks
city.
back.
Oh, time to
You-
walk another 4 hours.
You walk back, taking a good portion of the day, finally getting back to the city, getting back to the center of the thoroughfare, make it back. You're around like the church area, and if I could just have everybody make a perception check, looking, whoever wants to look for John, just as a start, make a perception check.
I am dead set on finding John now.
Yeah.
Mm,
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
nice.
All right. Kent and Tylik, you're looking out. You're like, okay, it can't be that difficult to find a shit house that big and that wide. He stands
Shit,
out in the
that was
crowd.
brick house.
Shit house, not
Brenham,
brick house.
Brenham, you're looking around. You're like, okay, he's taller. He's got a head above everybody else. And as you look into the crowd, a familiar white mask figure
Hmm.
is staring at you, staring at your group.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, Kent and
Does he
Tylik
point
doesn't
this
notice
out to the
though,
group?
right?
Yeah,
And
I go like,
After about, right as you pointed out, you say you pointed out?
I go like, Tyler, is he staring? Is that?
How far away
Staring?
are they?
They're about 200 feet away,
Oh.
staring, And as you get pointed out, Tylik, they immediately start walking
Walking at us?
at you, with purpose, directly towards your group.
Did you say this
Oh.
just to Tylik or to Kent as well?
I mean, more like just like a hey. I just assumed Tyler was closer to me.
Okay.
But, hey, I
Can
think
I
it's
gauge
staring.
intent off their body language?
Make an insight check.
Door.
Oh.
Oh no!
I have
I'm
not
just
had a single good
assuming-
roll. Actually, I haven't had a single roll pass today. I don't think so.
What the fuck? Maybe you need to start. Do you have actual real life dice? Maybe
No.
you need to roll those.
This is why I dice whore, damn it.
You
Exactly.
can't. Whatever it is, they have a purpose. They saw something they weren't expecting, and so they are coming at you.
Okay. I mean, I'm guessing
Okay, and
Kent's
we have a
walking like a
purpose
little
too,
further
and that's
ahead
trying
of
to
you
find
guys.
John. So
But you guys are talking about this. Kent doesn't notice. He doesn't know. He's just still walking around.
Yeah, if you didn't point anything out to Kent, then Kent's still like looking off another direction.
I'll point it out after the whole walking directly towards us with a purpose.
Yeah, I'd say they're about like 100 feet,
again?
100 feet to
Again?
like 50 to 100 feet away now, still walking at you. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
After.
I would like to do something when they get within 30 feet.
All right. What is it you would
Unlimited.
like? What is it you would like to do?
I would like to, once they hit the threshold of 30 feet, cast Detect Thoughts.
All right.
That's good.
Are you just
Yeah.
wanting surface level thoughts, or
What are the surface level thoughts?
I don't know, Trent. What are the surface level thoughts that they get right now?
Well, I'll be. Ain't they an amassment of power over there? I really should introduce myself.
Do you want to dig for deeper thoughts?
Please say yes.
I would like to.
All right, that's a wisdom save. DC
What the hell is happening?
16.
DC 16. Yeah, you actually, that's a 14.
So, the target must, if it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. Worries, lovers, hates.
Who's your
Lovers.
Who's your love? Who do you love?
You like anyone?
Oh, who do you have a crush on?
So it's basically, I'd say,
Walks on the beach.
walking on the beach. Doop, doop, doop. So I'd probably probe into like the who, what, why kind of thing.
I've seen them around so much, and I really just like a shit. I should introduce myself. Like, this is wild. They're basically celebrities, you know.
So
Just like this
they're-
fascination with the group as a whole.
So
And-
I can grasp
We have a fan.
from
We have
their
a fan.
staring. From the staring, they're like, "Oh shit!"
There
that's my
isn't.
thing."
There is no staring. It's a mask with a. It's
the
like
only-
a
your only
blank
kind of-
face with a smirk.
The
Wait.
only sense of staring was just the fact that the head was pointed directly at you guys for a solid like 10 seconds before they started.
So I could grasp that it's at least some sort of acknowledgement of a group, not really hostile.
You would assume.
Okay.
I didn't know we had a fan group.
Of
one
So who do
person.
you love?
Do you relay that we are not like
before you get
in
the
a-
chance to relay anything, they get up to the group.
Well, how do you do, folks? She'll extend a hand now.
Shield?
My name is, huh?
Shield?
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Huh?
How do you
Hello?
do?
And if you would like to actually go ahead and give a more
Ah,
accurate
yes!
description,
Let me
real
crack
quick
open
as
this
to what they
fucking-
see.
What is happening?
You
Yes.
Here we go.
I will say you recognize them, Brenham,
All
a
too well.
as a musician that kept you out of some bars, and somebody you showed up at least once during the time in Gorthodak's bar.
Fuck you.
That's immediately what you say.
all too well
And me
the
the
masked-
whole
the
time.
masked musician.
All right. Knee-high boots carry a small 5'3" figure towards the group as a saloon dress lags behind. The dress leads up to a tight corset framed by a vest, a shirt with long baggy sleeves, while a porcelain mask with a sly smile covers the face. The form-fitting clothes belie the simple fact that she's a skeleton with ethereal mist that fills out the clothing. Yup.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah. Huh?
Yeah,
Why?
From the faint,
Or...
from the faint, from
Like,
the faint
she-
where the
like-
the bagginess of the sleeves, the bagginess of
There-
the
The fact that it's literally like mask skull.
yeah, you see
like you can see the neck like down the spine, and she goes, my apologies for staring. I forget about the mask so often. My name is Slick Whistling Sol, S''AL, and you can capitalize whichever letters your little heart desires.
Why do I
and we're
already
going
love
to end
this
the
person?
session there.
I don't know who this is,
Pompous,
but I
aren't
immediately
you?
find her extremely attractive. I don't know who.
Many do.
Oh,
Oh, honey, dude.
oh,
Trust
oh,
me, darling.
Wow.
Fun times, ain't it?
Where's John?
Fuck if I know, dude.
You know,
Uh,
What do you mean? Why is there a sexy skeleton woman?
do you know?
Understand?
I've had Tyler's had many experience, but you know, a skeleton would have been the first.
Oh,
I know my
Holy
track
shit.
record in this campaign has nothing to show for that, but
no, it does not.
which I find funny with considering the fact that what is my modifier in charisma? I have a +5 in charisma, and I've not passed a single.
Yeah, you haven't tried to
persuasion
like
check in that.
talk
do you
or
have a
like
+5
you haven't done
in
too much
charisma?
talking to people.
I don't know. The same reason I have a +11 in persuasion.
expertise.
Oh, yeah, right. Wait, which charisma are you talking about?
Oh, not. I
Like
just have
just
+5
charisma?
in. I just have +5 in charisma, but I have +11 in persuasion.
Man, and you haven't tried to, you've
Jesus.
barely done anything with that. Not yet, at least.
I've done a fair bit with it.
He
It's
has
just
desperately
nothing
been
to,
trying to do persuasion for things. Hard cut through. Can I persuade the ground?
Can I
Let's say my
persuade?
persuasion's a +5, but you
Can
don't
I
see
put-
me be begging.
Can I persuade gravity to let me fall slowly?
How? How?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
By the way, while the whole fight was happening and everything else, I was finishing up the Battle Row and I got to Ante 16 and learned that every 8 there's another boss.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's the fun part about it. It loops.
Yeah.
What's your highest hand though? I need the.
I didn't look.
You can just open up stats.
Yeah, I need to do that. I think it was only like something. I think it was E18.
E18 's still fucking insane.
Where would that be? Options, stats. Yeah, 6.37218.
E18. Goddamn.
Most money. Yeah. My most completed rounds with cards, my highest is Blueprint, and then it's even Steven.
I mean, even Steven's good.
Yeah, even Steven is.
My
good.
highest, I think, it used to be Ride the Bus. Hold up.
Oh my god, I've used Blueprint 100 times more. I've won 100 more rounds with Blueprint than I have Fortune Teller.
Wow.
I
If
have won
Anyway.
428 rounds with Fortune Teller, and then Walkie Talkie second, and then Blueprint's third.
Is there
God
anything
damn.
else that you wanna
No,
say about
That is...
Dunda?
no.
That's everything for Dunda.
Frickin' where the hell is John and what the hell?
Where the hell?
Where is John?
Where the hell is
Why
John?
there
Why is there a sexy skeleton in his place?
I mean, I'm not completely complaining, but you know.
I hope
Oh.
I hope the Dread Work fight was at least excitingly fun and mildly
I had a
terrifying.
blast, dude.
I'm glad. It's hard for me to tell in the moment who's having fun and who is like, God damn it, this isn't fun.
It's so
I was
fucking
having
Joker,
fun.
dude.
I really wish that my
So
goddess said,
joking.
yeah, save the spider. My goddess said, nah, we gotta take that shit out. I'm
Fuck
like,
them
damn it!
kids."
I wanted to fight my friends.
Oh, at this
I
rate, that
think
would
you're going to
probably
do
still
that
happen.
anyway. That's the thing.
I mean, eventually. Eventually.
Oh, now
I'm
that would be a
excited for
fun
when it
idea,
happens.
making one of the players the big bad at the end.
That's what I was just thinking.
Just like, oh, by the it's like the
It would
end of the
secretly
Lego
be
Star
Brenham,
Wars.
actually, this entire time.
And the boss is me. I've been
Eh.
here the whole time.
The end of the one Star
It would
Wars,
be too
where if you're doing
obvious.
two-player, you fight the other person.
Oh hell yeah! Or like Castle Crashers.
Yeah, oh yeah, where you try to fight each
You
other.
gotta
to
beat the
protect
shit
this
out of each
woman.
other for the princess.
I remember I played Castle Crashers with somebody, and they were like hundreds of levels above me, of my character, and they always kicked my ass. I'm like, because I was a child. I was like,
Yeah.
do it.
Alright, I'm gonna
Alright,
go
so
to bed
how long have you
though.
been? How long have you been the masked musician, or like at the beginning? Okay,
This was-
screw you.
I just didn't.
Nope.
Did you say
Rude.
yeah? I was tapped out.
I don't think he said anything.
I don't think he said anything. He just left. Frickin'
Ah, so he's-
Mm,
My
Who knows?
god. Well, that was fun, guys. We'll
who
see.
really knows?
More shit will happen in the next episode of
Dragon Ball Z.
Z.
I hope you guys have fun.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll see you guys later.
Goodbye and goodbye
Wait, take a-
stream.
Bye bye, stream.
I have a question for you.
All right. Well, Audrey, finish the stream.
Alright. Bye, stream. Bye, recipe.
Bye, stream.
Bye bye, stream.
Oh, we level up. Neat. I was about to say, I thought we'd level up after fighting a boss. Do I unlock third level spells?